Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing all right today. So look, Pokemon market, man, truly no slowdown. And I'm thinking right now, what is stopping us from seeing $200 Ascended Heroes ETBs? It sounds crazy to say out loud. It really does. But then when you think about it, what is stopping Ascended Heroes? Can we give some congratulations to everybody who's been holding Prismatic Evolution booster bundles? You're hearing all the, Prismatics going down and all this crazy drama and stuff. These literally are selling now. Multiple have sold for over $100. It might be $100 flat, but whatever, right? $99.99, all this stuff on TCG. Isn't that crazy? That is actually crazy, right? I mean, we all knew it was going to hit $100 a booster bundle, but I didn't think it happened this quickly. We still have 11 months left until it rotates out, which will go by very quickly, folks. I think we have one more day of April. This is it, right? Is this the last day in April? I don't even know what day it is, but I'm pretty sure that's it. We're about to be in May, and you're not going to get it again. 151, if you recall, just last year, I think it was Q4, that's when all the hype started going. So it was selling for under $90 until about Q4, and then all of a sudden it rallied. Look at us now. Look today. You'll see sales of $200 for 151 bundles. So what I'm saying is that Prismatic Evolution's booster bundles are actually going up quicker in its life cycle than even 151 did. Now, we can't say that for all the products simply because Prismatic Evolution continues to get reprinted to the ground. It's not going to have any long-term effects, in my opinion. I could be wrong on that, but it doesn't feel like it. No, I'm not trying to sell any of my Prismatic Evolutions. Look at my room. Do you see any of this? Do you ever notice it's still there? Any of my cases? Not really. Very, very far, far between am I selling any Prismatic to anybody. So I don't have anything to sell you. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Ascended Heroes, though, at $200. Talking to my friends about this. We've been kind of like joking about it. I might hit $200. And you're just looking around. I think the booster bundle, if I'm not mistaken, is over $80 now. What is stopping, and that's only 6 packs, right? What is stopping the ETB going to $200? What is stopping Ascended Heroes at this time going to $100? Now, I would be surprised if it went to $100 right now because this is wave 1 of the bundles. A lot of people are going to sell right now. I've got, I think, 6 cases coming. 2 of them, they're not the prettiest. 4 of them are pretty good. Maybe I'll open 2 of them and sell them as is. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on that, but yeah, definitely I will have some of those coming. I think for wave 1, most people are going to sell those off because they know that they have an allocation for wave 2. I do not have distro, if you're wondering, but I do buy from people who have distro, right? But wave 2 will come around, and that's probably when they'll actually invest into it. I kind of get this business model. It makes sense. If you know you're getting this much, but you're getting fronted half of it or 60% of it, you still have to pay off your credit card or your debit card or however you do it for your business. So it makes sense to sell off the first wave of it, get as much money as you can, reallocate those funds, and now you hang on to some of wave 2. Or you know what? You take the free tendies, you sell for 2, 3, 4 times what you paid for it on wave 2, and you're done with it. And then you kind of have the risk of like, will I get this again? Not really sure what people are going to do there. There is a lot to say for Pokemon right now. There's 3 sets in a row that aren't super hyped, in my opinion. The first one was Perfect Order. Everybody knew that. And what did, I don't know if you want to say the failure, because it still sells out. It's just really bad. The disappointment of Perfect Order has only strengthened Ascended Heroes. Soon, because it's about to be May, right? We're going to get Chaos Rising. And I don't think that's going to be super well received after like a week or 2. I think it's going to die down. It's going to be chill. And everybody once again is going to go to Ascended Heroes. If you didn't see today, the new set officially, well, Poke Beach, so maybe it's not official, has been announced. And I'm looking at the ETB. I forgot the first name of it. Is it Perfect Black? It's not all black. Whatever. The ETB, I'm not going to lie, looks pretty cool until I see the actual Mega Pokemon on it. And pretty disappointing on the actual Pokemon itself. Darkrai is a pretty cool Pokemon. I'm not going to lie. Mega Darkrai, nah. Not feeling it. I like the color being like that black. It might have been gray, whatever it was. That's pretty cool. But the Mega version looks terrible. And then who knows? It's a little early. But if we get 3 bad sets in a row, is this going to help people out there? In a way it will, because now you can open more packs. And again, people will have fun for a week or 2. They'll try to get what they can, and then it'll just kind of die out. But what does that do on that 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th week? Once again, it strengthens Ascended Heroes. And so I see people say this more commonly now. It's kind of like the meme. It's the hype thing to do. It's the cool thing to do. You see all these people talking about Ascended Heroes? Duh. Why would you not be talking about Ascended Heroes right now? It's breaking records. What ETB do you know that just only goes up? What ETB is so short printed while it's getting close to freaking $170? I think it's like 162, whatever it is. Do you know anything else that's done that? Especially for this amount of time? The disaster of the launch of Ascended Heroes, forget about it. Came out January 30th. It was supposed to have a 3-pack and I think the 10s. And they canceled the 10s, so it was a 3-pack. Didn't launch the ETB until the middle of February. Didn't give us the booster bundles until basically the end of May or April. Yeah. You'd be talking about Ascended Heroes. You should be talking about Ascended Hero. You kidding me? It's not just because it gets you a bunch of views and clicks, which it does, to be fair, but it's also fascinating. These cards are only going up. What set just goes up for months on end? What cards as well? The singles. Some are saying Forest Chew. What's the other name for it? Triachew. I don't know. Say whatever you want to call it. That Pikachu. That thing. Selling for $5,000 in a 10. Then you got Gengar for $5,000. You got God Packs that who knows how much those are worth, right? Like thousands and thousands. Dragonite's crazy expensive. Who knows when the other Pikachu is going to start rallying. Oh, don't forget there's a Mewtwo. Don't forget the Feraligatr. Don't forget everything else. There's the biggest set ever created, by the way. Interesting. Yeah, you should be talking about Ascended Heroes. It makes sense that people are talking about Ascended Heroes. Now, it going to $200. If this thing hits $200, even just touches it, just nibbles on the tree branch at $200. Folks, you haven't seen anything yet. I sold cases of this. The cheapest one I sold when I first got it, I think was like $13 or $13.50. I sold 10 at like $1,400 and $1,450. Obviously, that looking back on it, that wasn't smart. That would have been really nice to have those. Then I sold like 5 or 10 more. Now I have 10 more that just came in like a week or two ago. I forget. And I really don't want to sell them. I would sell them if I could churn and burn the inventory into more Ascended Heroes. But again, I do have booster bundles coming, but that's not ETBs, right? If I knew from my plug, like, hey, DJ, I got 10 more coming, then screw it. Let's just sell the 10 I have. Let's churn them into that. There's nothing Ascended Heroes to churn it into. And as the weeks goes on, as the days go on, as time goes on, I'm not thinking these 3 sets are going to alleviate a lot of that pressure for the market. I'm sure it will for a week or two. Hell, Phantasmal Flames. Everybody thinks Phantasmal Flames is the best set ever under the sun all of a sudden, even though nobody wanted to buy them off me for $75. But now, fast forward in 2026, dude, people are telling me Phantasmal Flames is generational. It's the greatest. It is the greatest Charizard, but like the Phantasmal Flames is the greatest set. And I'm hearing it's top 5, and it's so good. And blah, blah. I'm like, where were y'all a couple months ago when I bought 100 of these suckers and borderline had to beg people to buy them for $75 and still couldn't sell them? I just took them off the store. I don't know where are all these people coming from. So my point is this. Phantasmal Flames was hot for probably 5 to 7 days, I would say. Would you guys disagree? It was hot. Everybody was talking about Phantasmal Flames, and then suddenly nobody cared in like 5 to 7 days. And then for the next 2 or 3 weeks, you basically couldn't sell those for $75. That's shipped. Sometimes. Some people were trying to sell them $75 shipped. Nobody wanted that. It was a brick. It was a freaking brick. You were just trying to get your money back on Phantasmal Flames a couple months ago. So I think this new set, Chaos Rising, if Phantasmal Flames loses interest that fast, I think this is going to lose interest really fast. I think everybody's going to pull the Greninja, or a couple people are going to pull the Greninja, and then that's about it. Nobody's going to care in 2 weeks. And guess what they're going to care about? Ascended Heroes. You probably should be caring about Prismatic Evolutions, but I get it. It's not the hot thing. It's not the thing to talk about anymore. It's old news. There's Prismatic 2.0 now. I get it. I got exposure to both, so I don't give a shit which one happened. I mean, it'd be cooler for Prismatic because it got a lot more Prismatic than Ascended. But, I get it. It's the hot new thing. And then what? The one after that? Is that going to be hot? No. Pitch Black? whatever it is, for like what, a week? And that's it. And then guess what? There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to look at. So they come back to Ascended Heroes. I really see this going to $200, folks. That's not hype. It's not to sell you anything. I barely sell ETBs of Ascended to y'all, man. I've been doing the case thing. You know, and again, I'm not even trying to sell the cases right now. I'm just sitting on them until they go. I think market on those is like 1,900 after fees. Forget about it. It's like closer to 2,000. No, I don't want to sell those right now. I paid $17.50. Are you kidding me? Why would I sell them right now? I gotta make a little bit of money on them. You know what I mean? After fees and taxes and stuff. I don't know what you guys are feeling in the hobby. It is another conversation I had with my friend. It was like a fed up conversation, not from me, but from him. Shout out to my boy Chump Chain. She's like, bro, when is this gonna end? Can't go up forever, right? And I'm like, dude, I agree with you 100%. You know that. He's been around for a long time too. I think he's on his second or third crypto cycle. So he's been around, you know. After your second cycle, you really learn a lot. Your first cycle, you do learn a lot. But after the second, you kind of become numb to it. This is my, fifth bull run, not in crypto or anything, third for crypto. You get so used to the ups and downs. What I have learned is take profits along the way if you're scared. If you're truly worried that this isn't going to be good for that long, I'm not saying sell your full position, but dollar cost out if you're worried. Now, if you're not worried, then hey, buddy, you better be ready to ride that sucker to the bottom. I'm telling you my plan, as I've said many, many times. I could be wrong. This could be foolish. Do not copy me. Do what's best for you in your situation. But for me, I just can't imagine that we go down in a meaningful way. And I'm not saying we won't have some speed bumps, but in a meaningful way, at least into the 30th. And I think the 30th, you think it's bad now? People are going to be stabbing each other, shooting each other. You think it's bad now? Over prismatic drops and some Ascended Heroes? Wait until the 30th comes out. If you're a content creator and you like to talk about scalpers, buddy, you might want to prepare some thumbnails now because you're about to have months and months of free content, okay? A lot of people are going to be reacting to these things. And good for them. I ain't mad at you. Get your paper up. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Have fun. Who was it? I think Pokey and E mentioned that like Opossum Bud and Kira and all of them. Shout out to them. I like watching their videos. They're making more money than the people that they're making fun of or something, or the content creators they're making fun. I don't know, but they got to be putting up some good money. I know their videos getting 20 to 50,000 views or something. So I'm proud of them. I'm happy, They make good, relevant content, and that's the content people want to see. People don't want to see this. You know what I mean? People don't want to watch investing content. I get that, because we're talking about money and blah, blah, blah. People want to hang out with other people that are sad and depressed, because you can't go to the store whenever you want. A lot of people are entitled. Now, if you put the time in and you go every day at a certain time, or you hear there's a restock and you don't get it, you put the work in, I get it. But if you think you could just go there at 7 p.m. at night and you deserve to get Pokemon at MSRP at any time, and I should just be able to walk in and I'm just so entitled, that's a different story in my opinion. I think that's like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. In a perfect world, we all be able to get Pokemon when we want. But as Dan told me from Catch 'em All Collectibles, then it wouldn't be very valuable. And it's funny. I do question how many people were around. I wasn't around, but I wonder how many people were around when it wasn't popular. I would assume like 90% of the people, including me, were not around. But it's the people more than likely that are coming in now that are complaining about that. Like, oh, I can't get it. You can get Pokemon. I've said this many times. You can buy Pokemon. Anybody can buy Pokemon. Maybe not for the price you want to buy Pokemon, but you can get Pokemon. Folks, I bought this Prismatic Evolution Booster Bundle. Many of these up here, most of these up here. GameStop, because not a single soul would touch these. These were $60. Everybody called GameStop a scalper, piece of crap, full market. I would never pay that. It's going to go back down to 40. We're going to see reprints. It's going to MSRP. How many times have you heard that? So what did I do? Day by day, I chipped away at it. 2 a day on my daily limit. The manager said, DJ, what are you doing? You're the only idiot buying these. I said, they're the idiots for not buying Prismatic. He's like, dude, it's $60. I was like, I know. It's full market. You sure you want that? You damn right I do. Day by day, I bought them all. Went to 2 different stores. To be fair, I couldn't buy all the second store because it was kind of far. Look at us now, a few months later. You see, when you complain about the situation too much, I get it, complain, you're human, right? You deserve to complain. But when you just sit there and complain and you never buy any of it, then you miss all the opportunity. This from 60 bucks to 100 bucks, if you just would have shut your mouth and bought it, you'd be up 40 bucks each one you bought. And now you can either at that point sell it for 100 bucks or rotate those into singles or whatever. And guess what? Now you're in the game. Now, when you're appreciating on the upside, it don't feel so bad. It does at first. I get it. It sucks to pay $60 for a booster bundle. I know. I was buying the top of the market just a few months ago, right? Just a few months ago, this was top of market. But when you start getting gains and you start playing the game, we're in the bull run. It is what it is. It is what it is. No reason to complain about it. Rudy just talked about this a couple days ago. He said, you know what? You're part of the MSRP gang. You're going to vote with your wallet. And nobody cares. You're going to take a stand. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not participating in that. I'm going to vote with my wallet. And people are going to drive by you with the car. I forget the analogy he used. It was funny as shit, dude. He said, you're out there, you're posted, I'm taking a stand and let everybody know. And they're just driving by you. The way I imagine is people are like driving by you in a car and there's like a puddle of water and they splash you in the fucking face and you're like, ah! And you're like, no, I'm taking a stand here. Nobody gives a shit, bro. Like, it is the bull run. It's about to get significantly bigger than anything you've ever seen, anything I've ever seen, anything any of us have ever seen for Pokemon when the 30th comes around, towards the end of the year. You want to take a stand and all that? I respect it. Do it. But I also encourage you to participate. I encourage you. I'm not saying long-term hold, right? Because that's a totally different discussion that I'm not even going to get into. But if you're truly worried, you buy it, you rotate it into something you want, or hell, keep it, whatever, do what you want to do. I'm not even talking about opening the shit right now. It's kind of dangerous to open Pokemon right now. Paying $200 for this, you damn right I will not be opening that. Absolutely not. No, but you can buy it for I don't think you should buy 151 for $200 personally, but you can buy this. Well, you could have bought this for 60. You can buy these for $100 and then you sit on it, right? And then by the time 30th comes around, this is probably like 140. You take your profits. There's a million ways to do it. A million ways to skin the cat. Anyways, guys, I got to go. I have a consulting call to do. Somebody wants to learn about how to grow their Pokemon business, and they're just starting off, and also going to help them grow their Pokemon YouTube channel a little bit. So I do need to give them some time. I appreciate everybody who made it to the end of the video. If that is you, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Hashtag whichever booster bundle out of these two is your favorite. Which is going to be more expensive at the end of 2026? Is it 151 or is it Prismatic? God, I think long term, I'm going to have to go Prismatic. Peace out, everybody. Much love. Later.